Welcome Libra, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a new moon in Leo reading for you, occurring in a couple of days from today. I have been meditating on Uranus, which has moved into Gemini, conjuncting Venus in Gemini recently, and how this is having an absolutely powerful effect on all of us regarding the integration of our divine feminine energy. This is acknowledging, recognizing, and supporting our talents, our gifts, those things that are emerging from uh, a place of intuition as well as universal gifts, talents we were given, contributions we want to make to the world coming from a very authentic place of who we are. So that integration is about challenging the idea that you have to give up one thing for another. Instead, this is about integrating all of yourself into whatever you do, everything that you do. There's no need to leave any part of you out or excluded. The card that I got for your overall energy is the Moon card. And the Moon card is about, I believe, as you have set these higher standards for your own, not only activities and goals, but your own beliefs, this kind of universalist, humanist code that is guiding you in whatever you're attempting to achieve. Stuff still comes up, secrets still emerge, there are still moments of fear. We are occasionally paralyzed from fear, even if that means that we have developed a new relationship with that place of secrets and fears, our subconscious mind. Our ability to tap into the collective unconscious is very much supported by our ability to sit with these discomforts and to look at what they reveal about who we are, where we at times need to be to make adjustments in our approach, or what is holding us back, what makes us anxious or concerned about moving forward along a path that we are fairly assured is the path for us. At the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Staffs. This is beautiful. So it does support this idea that you're moving from your heart to your higher spiritual goals. This is what is, you have been emboldened and encouraged to do so, but that stuff still continues to come up. And rather than balk at that there's still issues from the past or things you feel you can't ignore that still pop up for you, or still conflicts you feel within, really look to the speed with which you can identify these. Instead of sitting with that discomfort, I'm pretty sure for most of you, you are more than likely to address this. Support yourself, nurture yourself, give yourself the space, self-space to face this, to confront it, to tease it out, to unpack it for yourself so that you put these demons in the light of day. And that helps you to take full responsibility for your actions, to understand what you're really doing when you move towards what can be seen by others as very lofty ideals. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Clear quartz, I'll take it. And the key word is clarity. I have clarity in all aspects of my life. It's interesting because I do believe it is your spiritual growth, your emotional maturation that is encouraging you to face on these secrets and to tease out the sense of awareness, consciousness, information, light, being honest with self, being transparent, that is helping you to recognize the opportunities that are flowing much more easily now. The blocks, the unconscious behaviors, the habits that are not supportive of our best efforts forward, or things that are moving through very quickly for you. And it can be a bit overwhelming at times, what all you can take on in a moment's notice, because your attunement is getting that much more refined. This is Libra, a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you find that this reading resonates, please like this video, share this with others if you feel inclined to do so, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I always love hearing from you, so thank you to all of you who drop me a line, a word, or tell me about an experience that resonates. So in the 10th house, this is the way you identify in the world, your social identity, and the way others see you. An 8 of Jades, you are working, you are a productivity machine. You're devoting yourself to some kind of craft, some kind of talent. You're improving your skills overall, and you may be working diligently with phenomenal detail on making something as good as it can be. And this always gives me rise to believe that you are preparing yourself, being ready when the opportunity drops into your lap, or when you are in pursuit of something that is worthy of chasing down. You're getting all your ducks in a row, and that includes this idea of personal development, right? What qualities, what soft skills, as they're sometimes called, that we have learned to navigate in a better, healthier way, in a way that doesn't alienate us from others and doesn't allow others to walk all over us. So this is, there's a whole leadership strategy here that I feel that you are crafting. Even if you're working on something on your own, you have a goal that requires your marshaling the resources available to you, including the resources of others, including people power. In the first house, this is your perspective. This is what's on your heart, on your mind. This shapes your thoughts. The Six of Cups is indicating some soul bond. And soul bonds, as most of you know, can be anyone with whom we share a deep connection, a connection that is not superficial, one that can't be explained, doesn't need to be explained, but there is just a click between the two of you. That can be a sibling, that can be a parent, it can be a friend, it can be a spouse or a lover. But there is something about a memory that's being churned up. And for some of you, it is bringing up this willingness to face down perhaps some unwelcome outcomes of a relationship that hadn't been anticipated, but some way in which that ended. And with it ended some experience that you felt natural within, some experience of joy, of relaxation, of the expression of yourself that just brought joy to you and others. So I believe there's some secret there that you are unearthing at this time regarding perhaps a specific relationship or opportunity that may have been a feature of your distant past or your childhood. In the fourth house, the house of your soul, your family, your home, the Hermit card is really about where you gain your authority, where you rest in order to move forward with your goals, move forward with facing self, getting answers from self. I have to point out that the 18 is the higher octave card of I shouldn't say higher, is an octave of the number 9 card. 18 reduces to the number 9. So these are in great alignment here. The Hermit is really more our conscious and higher consciousness, our super consciousness, some would call, in alignment. As we look for those answers deep within, we are referencing our higher mind, our experience of our ancestors, the stars, our greatest teachers. Whereas the Moon card is really about the ability to go down deep, to look at what's underneath, what's buried, what may be motivating or triggering these beliefs at an unconscious level. So this is really a beautiful joining of your ability to gain your authentic authority from your own experiences and know that that entitles you to be who you are, to do what is best for you, and that no one else can tell you what that is. The 7th house, the house of your significant others, the Servant of Cups. This is really a beautiful openness of I believe it is self-care. Because you're tapped into self-care in such a holistic way, I believe that that's what is fueling your creativity here, your ability to work diligently towards a goal, to work as though it is an act of love. It's a devotion. And this kind of devotion and loyalty to self-respect, to self-potential, is really this opening up of your heart, the softening of your experience and your expression, softening of the connection that deep connection you have with others, allowing yourself to receive love, not just being in a position of giving love or, as a parent might, controlling that love. This is more about accepting, enjoying, reveling in the power of that love and creativity, and then being able to receive it, to accept praise, to accept appreciation, and know that it's authentic without declining, without making excuses, without dumbing it down. The first house, 6 of Cups, is going to be clarified by the Emperor in the 2nd house and the Tower in the 3rd house. My. This really feels like there's just some really major way in which you are asserting not only your own authority, your own will, but you're clear on what you can control and what you can't. And the simple act of being in control of yourself and your own resources is triggering this explosion. Something, and it feels very intimate. It feels like an intimate family circle communication or role or expectation has been exploded, has crumbled. The structure of whatever that family system has been is falling apart. And it may feel catastrophic to others, but you see it as an opportunity. You see it as a way in to sharing resources with intimates with whom you may not see eye to eye, helping them understand that it isn't about agreement. It's about the ability to respect and communicate from a place of respect, self-respect, and respect for others' differences. And it feels like a really serious sticking point in someone's family. This can be a selected family. This can be friends. This can be with a child or a parent, an authority figure in your life. But you see that their old way, that their system, perhaps very traditional or conventional system, doesn't allow you to be seen for the power that you have. And it feels like this is something you've opted out of, but you now actually have an unexpected experience of making some connection there. that will perhaps help you to soften your sense of exclusion from this group. The Hermit card in the 4th house is clarified by the 5 of Swords in the 5th house and the Hierophant in the 6th house. I do feel like the family system has required you to cultivate your own company, to perhaps allow yourself to be marginalized or excluded as a way to feel safe, as a way to perhaps not experience attack or criticism. It feels like there's been some really negative feedback from your uh, intimate community or circle of family and friends that has not only expressed a lot of doubt in your ability and in your ideas, but has caused you to internalize that to some extent. And it's something you've carried with you. It actually blocks your creativity. That's important for some of you, not for all of you. But it has given you in the past a sense that you are not enough. You don't have enough. You don't know enough, that you can't do. What you're trying to do is too much. Why can't you be satisfied with less? And instead, you actually are emerging as the teacher in this situation, is as the one who is erecting and supporting a different kind of tradition, a more ancestral, perhaps, tradition that is relevant to your specific family or friend structure here, your social environment. You are opening up others to the idea that learning and teaching work together, and that if we're not learning, we're not opening, we're not growing. And that's what you are, the value of your experience and your ability to share that in some space that it was not welcome in the past, it was not heard. And yet others are coming to you for your ideas, your thoughts, your input. And this is a major opening for you. It's a major way that you're building towards something, I feel, that is important, something that you can author. It's not that you're going to create it yourself, but it is your idea. And this is something that has taken a long time for others among your circle to actually accept or be open to. In the 8th house, the 7th house, the Servant of Cups is clarified by the Justice card in the 8th house and the 2 of Pentacles in the 9th house. So yes, indeed, I see that you are getting some kind of something that is owed to you. And it feels very much like respect and an airing, being listened to, being seriously heard, being treated equitably, as in respectfully, and in your own way, the ways that you have always protected yourself from that kind of fierce resistance to your ideas or your way of doing things. Being told that you're immature or you're too way out or your ideas aren't sustainable or they're not practical or they don't make sense. These are things that you've battled for a long time. There may be some actual real monetary or financial resources that are being equitably distributed to you at this time, perhaps as a result of an inheritance. But something that you put work into is coming back to you many times over. And you are thinking about the best way that you can use this resource to fuel your dream, to implement something that you have already kind of drawn out in your mind as a goal of yours, something concrete, a resource you're growing for others. It's something that is established and based on what you know to be your strength, your talent. And now you have the skills and the vision to put it out there to a less familiar community. This is not keeping things in the family. And that is part of the struggle here, but also part of what you know you are here to do. You want to share your good fortune with others in a way that helps them, brings them closer to finding their own abundance. Sharing that information, that news. I definitely see you being a foundational part. I mean, the rock is really drawing my attention that you are a rock to some community, some group of people that look to you and your ideas to pioneer or move something forward in a way that is healthy and completely unexpected. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Jades in the 10th house, the Eight of Pentacles, with the Ace of Pentacles in the 11th house and the High Priestess in the 12th house. And there's a good amount of higher arcana cards here, always about the fundamental changes, the lessons that you have chosen, the lessons you came here to learn. The High Priestess in particular is drawing my attention because this relates to the way in which you actually are beginning to build upon your spiritual legacy. I believe that you came here to create something that could help to improve upon, expand the awareness of others, and that you're now in a position to create that in a way for which you are being understood. It's as though the world and its necessities had to catch up with a vision you've had for quite a while. And you have seen now the resources available to maneuver that. I definitely think that there are powerful people who can assist you. Some of those powerful people might be the family members or friends that have been until more recently alienated from you and your vision. But these people can become allies when they recognize that you have shared interests and that your wisdom has given, your experience has given you wisdom that can contribute to the real concrete development of something that can operate on a very large scale. I'm going to finish off this reading with a Seed and Sickle Oracle card. And I pulled the sickle, number 54, also a number 9, which again emphasizes the energy of this hermit, finding your own authority and being able to really connect with your higher self and your unconscious, subconscious energies, connecting therefore to the collective unconscious, which is incredibly powerful and is somehow exemplified in what it is you're trying to build or develop at this time. So I'm going to read to you from the Dawn Guidebook. You've done it. This card represents finality and endings. All your hard work has come to fruition, and now it's time to reap the rewards. The sickle is a tool for harvesting, a link between your body and the bounty you've worked for through your own expansion. Your harvest is gathered, your loose ends tied off, and you can draw a deep breath knowing that you've earned every moment of this. And just around the corner, the next spark of inspiration awaits. Wow. Please let me know if any of this resonates for you, my Libra friends and family. This is such a powerful reading and exemplifies so much powerful energy that's available to you. So if you've enjoyed this content, there's more here. And until next time, Libra, namaste.